Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on Racine and Me. I'm Jacob Kittilstad. Self-improvement is the key word today. I've been looking at some of my past shows, and I just think in a lot of ways I could be doing a lot better job, at least aesthetically. So in the spirit of transparency, self-examination, and let's be honest, vanity, I want to take a look at a few ways I think I could be doing a better job. Number one, look at the camera. Come on now. This should be an easy one, but I can tell you how many times I've been looking the wrong way. You'd think that this stuff would be day one, but no, they just kind of toss you in here. So there you go. Number one is a simple fix that will probably come with time or experience. But number two, this one might be a tough one. Stop saying sure. What is that? I just want to say yes or really anything else. This is a bad habit I picked up on the other side of the border. That's right, Minnesota. Those Scandinavians over there, I tell you, it took me long enough to stop saying yeah. And I just need to drop sure. That's a personal goal. And speaking of language, number three, ask real questions. One thing that really is getting my goat is when a news person says, tell me about that. For example, Mr. Forest Ranger, I heard bears really like honey. Tell me about that. You see what I mean? It's not a question. A question is, Mr. Forest Ranger, do bears like honey? Or Mr. Forest Ranger, why do bears like honey? I think I've been a huge perpetrator of this, and it has to stop. So I'm going to say this. In the end, I'm working for the viewers. You guys are my bosses, and bosses need to have oversight. So if you catch me doing any of that stuff, please send me a postcard, care of CBS 58, 809 South 60th Street, Milwaukee, Wisconsin 53214. I'll hang it up on my desk as a reminder. But enough about me. On to Racine. In just a moment here, I'll be talking to Racine Mayor John Dickert about what's ahead for the city in 2017. We'll cover a lot of topics, so be prepared to get some insight into City Hall. And in part two, the folks from O&H Danish Bakery are here to show what romantic offerings they have for Valentine's Day and talk about some construction plans in their future. But let's start by welcoming Mayor John Dickert into the studio. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning. It's great to see you.
What do you think about my self-improvement goals? What do you think about that?
You know what? The key is to have goals and then to make sure that you meet them. So you got to work on it. And sure, I get it. You got to work on it.
Meeting the goals is the hard part.
It's the key. You got to keep working on it. And the reality is self-improvement is always good, and we're doing the same thing at the city.